named Diddley had a dream so big it made him feel all giddy. He loved UFC, the fights and the thrills, so he started a podcast to share all the chills. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Fights, every punch and kick, analyze the moves, every trick and flick, comparing each fighter, their strengths and flaws. Diddley's insights would leave you in awe. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Every punch and kick, analyze the moves, every trick and flick, comparing each fighter, their strengths and flaws. Diddley's insights will leave you in awe. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. NFTs and fighters, a digital blend. Diddley's got the scoop, he's always on trend. From rare collectibles to the latest bout, the Final Strike podcast, there's never a doubt. Listeners from afar, they gather around for Diddley's insights, the best in town. With every episode, his fame would grow. The Final Strike podcast, the ultimate show. Even when the market's tough and times are lean, Diddley's resilience shines, he's always keen. Through highs and lows, he stands his ground. In the world of UFC, he's renowned. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Podcast dream, bringing UFC and NFTs to the mainstream. With every word, he lights up the night. The Final Strike podcast, shining so bright.
What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Happy UFC 317. Happy birthday to me. And we are joined by some special guests today down in Vegas. Couple of the homies. We got Chef Curry and Darth Barth in the building to tell us about IFW so far and to get us ready and hyped for them fights tonight, baby. Let's go. What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys?
What's up, boys?
How's everybody doing? How's Vegas so far? Good?
Lively.
Pretty lit. Pretty lit.
Pretty lit, huh? UFC took over.
It's not the same without you, brother.
Man. Oh, man. I'm FOMOing absolutely hard as hell over here.
Strike showed up, though, man. Over 40
did show up.
40 members up here. It is awesome.
That's insane. Insane, bro. Insane. But I'm going to pop up my screen, give us a little play-by-play. I got Chef Curry's Twitter up here. Showing some pictures on the Twitter.
There we go.
Figure it'd be a little bit easier for you to, break it down. How's it been going? So I got, this is, Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday press conference.
Okay. You guys had some pretty decent seats for that.
Yeah, Strike always has nice seats for the VIP up front.
Yeah. Press conference was lit. It was pretty good, actually, watching it. It was nice. What else we got here? What else we got here from the chef?
So, we got to go to the TI.
Talk to us. What's going on here, bro? This is crazy.
I missed out on that one. I was at the Fight Expo.
You're at the expo. Yeah, the expo. You gotta tell us about the expo too. You got some gnarly pictures. I gotta get your pictures up here too on Discord. But you got a lot of pictures of fighters, both you guys. But so tell us about the PI, man.
PI was unexpected. It was just randomly in the chats show up. UFC got hooked up. James came through and hooked up the UFC Strike community, and a bunch of us got to go out and experience it. And it was awesome. We got through,
That's
walked
sick.
through, seeing people training live. Like Sean Strickland was training while we were walking through there. It was
Aspinall was there.
Aspinall,
How big
Aljo.
was Aspinall in person? Massive. How big's Tommy in person?
Yeah, all of 260.
Yeah,
Like, big boy.
he's massive, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks absolutely insane. What else we got? What else we got from the chef?
Oh yes, this was
What's up with
something
this?
else. This was something else, man. Holy.
What's up with this?
Just slipped into a Canelo press conference, you know. UFC Strike
Little-
doing it big.
A little something slight there. Absolutely insane, bro.
Yeah, it's a nice added bonus to
And
be
then
able to get the VIP up front.
I see this. I see the chef took a punch.
Yes. So that picture there, I was just posing with the ladies, and I guess Jasmine there, she threw a body shot, and I didn't see her, and I was like, sure, let's do it. So this is the video of it. I stood there and took 2 shots from her.
Yeah. Gnarly, bro.
I feel he took it pretty well.
He did, 100%.
Yeah.
I felt it. I'm not gonna lie. It's good, probably 50, 60% that second shot. It was a good one.
Yeah.
He's also a good actor too.
That's sick. That's sick. So let me pop open that meetup channel in Strike. If I can get it here. A lot of action in there. Up.
Yeah, it's been
Here
nonstop
we
since
go.
I landed, man. Wednesday night, it's just been go. That was this morning on my way over here. Just ran into him having breakfast.
Raw
Yeah.
dog getting his breakfast before he goes to war. Some of these people went to Aoki last night. Any of you guys go to that?
No, I'm going tonight to the official
Herb?
after party.
Perp made his way down there too, huh?
Yeah, we had a nice little crew up there.
Doc.
Yeah, man, Strike showed up. I'm telling you, we have like over 40 collectors out here.
My boys, Rios and Perez.
Yeah, repping the shirt.
Rocking the TFSP right there. Cheweewees.
Wee.
Yeah. Phil Rowe. What is this?
This is Power Slap.
Oh, no shit. How did you guys go to that or no?
No, Efren and
Couple guys did?
yes, they went out there.
Oh man. That's gnarly. Real?
Yeah, we chose the rooftop over Power Slap.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like that was fun.
It was well worth the $10.
Grasso with Gooner.
Yeah, there's fighters everywhere in this city, man. So many
Yeah,
music rings
dude.
set up. It's awesome.
Albazi. Man, everybody's out there. The nerds. RC Mendy's out there.
Yes,
My
the
boy.
legend himself, Mendy.
RC's out there. Anik.
Yeah. Charles Johnson. Or no, Charles
Yep.
Bennett. Sorry, Crazy Horse. Back in the day, all the legends who know that, man.
There you guys all are with Anik. Man, it looks like it's absolutely Volk in the building.
Yeah,
That's a good
real
picture
means
right there.
everybody, man. Real's the
That's a
legend.
gnarly picture.
I'm looking
to
at him
have.
right now across from me, smiling
Back there, no one noticed that.
Smiling he is.
Yeah. Gnarly picture of Volk. That's everybody, it looks like. Damn.
There's a couple more Saturdays, Rob.
Rob the man, Rob
Couple
himself.
more Saturdays, he'll be on.
Yeah.
James right there.
Guest
That's a
appearance.
lot. That's a
Guest
big,
appearance.
big group. Big group.
He hasn't noticed yet.
What we got here?
Yeah, man.
Came to see the shirt.
Strike showed up.
He's looking at the photos.
Alex Community. Oh,
Wow.
oh, there he is. Real's in the building. Rapping
He's
repping
popping up from the
TFSP.
floor.
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
The man who meets everybody.
Get around.
Man, this is a hell of a group.
Oh, yeah.
A hell of a group.
We had a full 80s yesterday.
That's insane. Insane. And I'm sure more people will probably, trickle in as the fights start
Yeah,
tonight.
we probably had another 50. We probably had another 20, 30 after that picture.
Well, the Champ Lounge is closed.
Yeah, that Champ Lounge is gonna. Where's it's in the stadium, right?
Yes, inside the arena.
Who's that handsome devil?
Oh, who's that guy? Who's that
I might
guy?
know him.
Never seen him. Never seen him before. So this is the expo, huh?
Yeah, that's all the expo. Joanna, Hooker.
And Hooker.
There's some big ones up there.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Who we got? Nice. T Neal with Diego. That's legit. T Rex. Where's that X stuff? There he is.
Yeah, I know. That was not on my bingo card.
That's the new profile picture right there, dog.
That's it. That's it.
Kyle.
He was
Big
so
boy.
cool, man.
Yeah, he seems like he's a cool guy, bro.
Playing video games with kids and stuff, showing them like submissions and stuff. It was wicked.
Playing UFC 5. Yeah, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. What else you got? Get in there. All right, we got some Dern action.
Oh,
This is in the PI, huh? You guys faced off.
Oh, yeah.
About to go. I think Real's got the reach and the height advantage in this one.
I think Purple still might have the weight advantage on me.
He might. I know he's a little stocky guy.
yeah.
Oh, this is all the PI stuff. Yeah, man, this is insane. Hey, what's going on here, Darth?
Just shoot my shot.
There you go. Got Chandler. Moreno.
That was big for me. I had to wait in line for a while for him, but worth
Yeah,
it.
he's a popular guy, bro.
Yeah.
The Iceman. Oh, yeah, you got Iceman up here, right?
Yeah, he should be up there
There,
somewhere.
yeah. Gastelum, Mr. Hall of Famer this weekend. That's cool. You got Dern.
Oh,
He did a face-off as well.
I tried to
Not
stay up
bad.
longer. They pushed me along.
Shogun, that's sick.
Yeah,
Legendary.
that was huge.
Shogun's legendary, but this is absolutely legendary right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's money right there.
The Iceman himself.
And they're all so humble, man. They are so humble.
Cheeto. Fluffy. Bully.
Got my picture with your boy.
There you go. That's what's up. And you got Brooklyn to start it off.
You know.
Sick. So what's next for you guys?
Fights.
You guys
Right,
got the
and then we got a UFC Champ Lounge.
See, we already got you guys live here.
Just like that.
Here we go.
Just like that on TFSP. But yeah, awesome stuff, fellas. Awesome stuff.
Love it.
So Champ Lounge is next. No meetup
Yes.
beforehand.
No, it's a kind of open day right now. There's UFC X is
Okay.
still going on, so people are out
Okay.
there chilling. And yeah, it's just a
Nice,
freedom
nice.
today. We don't have to be
Nice,
the arena
nice.
till around 3:30. Doors open.
Okay.
Champ Lounge for 4 to 7. I think we
Sweet,
have
sweet.
3 to 6 fighters coming into the lounge now. So
Okay.
look out for
So,
photos and videos and everything later
some more
tonight.
pictures rolling in here.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Glad to hear it. Well, I will let you guys go. I'm gonna get into the challenge. Appreciate you guys hopping on,
Not a problem, brother.
sharing
for
some of
having us.
that. Thank you guys,
Thank
and
you. Happy
keep them.
birthday.
Thanks,
Birthday?
bro.
Yeah, bro. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thanks,
brother.
dog. Thanks, bro. Keep
Maybe
them
I'll slip
pictures
you a
coming.
moment or something.
Hey, appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. Keep those pictures coming, though.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Peace. Enjoy it. That was pretty sick. Looks like they're having a grand old time out there, bro. FOMO's real. FOMO is real, fellas. FOMO's real. Missed out big time. Hell yeah, it is, dog. Hell yeah, it is. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's get into this challenge after we just, it's kind of hard to get into the challenge after seeing all that action and have all that fun they're having, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it, bro. We will get into it. Don't forget, pay-per-view code is up for grabs. 317s in the chat. Get those going in. We're going to run the code at the end of the show. We'll go through the strike challenge real quick. Then we'll go through this whole card. It's only 11 fights on the card. We lost one yesterday. Somebody came in 10 pounds overweight. Absolutely insane. But we'll get into this challenge. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. And let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it. This 317 multi-challenge event. Got 2 challenges here. First one is for KKF's knockout of Urseg, which was pretty gnarly and pretty recent, UFC 305, which was awesome. And it was a great moment there. And then challenge number 2, we get a Viviane Araujo's first, I think it's her first strike moment. So should be gnarly. Should be gnarly here. What we got? Seeing the strike community out at IFW makes me really have to plan for next year. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. If Belal's fight didn't land when it landed, I would have been there, But I had to make the adjustment to go to Montreal. But Montreal was sick. Montreal was a sick card too. It was a good time. But yeah, IFW is definitely up a notch for sure. Faux show. But let's get to these challenges here. Challenge number 1 is the tough one. This is the one for Kaikara, France. And you need to have quite a few things here. And thankfully, Flovana is kind of updated, not fully updated. I think the completions number is not really moving too much because I completed I did my challenge last night, did everything, as you can see, according to plan. But for some reason, my name is not popping up on the completions list. So I think this number is a little skewed, guys. You guys might be thinking the completions are a lot lower than they really are. Because, like I said, it's not counting mine in right now. So maybe there's something off with the count here or something. But let's get into it. For challenge number 1, 4 steps to complete. First step is a collection portion. Collection portion requires you to have Charlie Olives, Brandon Royval. Those are your epics. You got your KKF, Rare, Urseg, Rare, Topuria, Fandom, Royval, Fandom. Got to have all those moments for step number 1. Or if you have a Topuria champ, you get a pass there. So those total, the collection portion is about $150 right there on those 6 moments. Then there's a step. Step 2 is burning rares. Step 3 is burning commons. And then step 4 is a focus KKF. So step 2, we got a pretty much a wide variety of rares here, all guys that are fighting. But you only have to burn 3 out of the list, and you can also burn multiples of the same. So it doesn't have to be, you could burn, if you have like 10 Charles Oliveira rares, feel free to burn 3. You have a completion on this step. So you got to burn any 3 on this list, mix and match, however many you want. Up to you, As you can see, I burned, I had dupes of Renato, Terrence, and Manel. So I burned those dupes and called it a day on the burn side. Next step is the common section. So you have to burn 3. So similar to the step we just spoke about, you got to burn 3 of these commons, 6 of them on the list, or 5 of them on this list. And you only got to do 3 of the 5, and you could do any of them in multiples of however many. So what I did, because as you can see, I keep my sets at 3 for most part. I burned 1 Talbot, and I had a bunch of Joshua Van, so I burned 2 Joshua Vans. There's my 3 total. Can be multiples of the same moment. So that's that right there. And the last part was the KKF. You have to burn 3 Kai Kara Francis, regardless of what you got. I didn't touch on the champ passes. So for step 2, which was the rares, Charles Oliveira was the champ pass there. So if you got an Olives, you didn't have to burn those 3 rares. And then for step 3, Pantoja champ is the pass here, so you don't have to burn those 3 commons. There's no pass for Kai Kara France. Everybody has to burn the KKF. Bonesy, nice to see you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. I hope so too. I'm pretty high on that verdict leaderboard, so if I get a couple, like a gnarly card, I might get some juicy. So we'll see. That Baku card screwed me last week though. But that is the challenge. It's pretty tough. $180 ish to complete for somebody that doesn't have, got to do it from scratch. And like I said, I do think these numbers are a little bit off. I do think they are a little bit off just because, like I said, I did everything and my name's not on here. And for some reason, when you click this Burns button, all right, it's on here. Wasn't loading earlier for me, but yeah, it only shows like the last something or so. But yeah, I don't know. Something's missing. Or I fucked up. So we'll figure it out. One or the other. But based on what I'm reading, I think I got it done. And this thing says I got it done too. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. And don't forget to get your 317s in the chat. 317s in the chat. So that is everything we got for the challenge this week. Let me quickly go back to the blog here. So that's everything we got this week for Strike. We do have some outstanding rewards. I know everybody likes to hear about these outstanding rewards or what's still in the hopper. So we are going. Oh snap! My bad, guys. That was the hard challenge. I totally forgot about Vivian's challenge. My bad. I'm all FOMOing out because everything we just saw the guys doing at IFW. Yep. But challenge number 2. It's the easier of the 2. Flavana's got it teed up as well. But instead of having to complete every single one of these things to get one moment, it's different paths. So you could do this and get a completion. You could do this and get a completion. And you got champ passes as well. So to get into it here. So path A, which is burn any 2 of the following commons and you get a completion. So any 2 on this list, mix match however you want, similar to how the first challenge was. So you burn any of those 2, you get a completion. And then you also get a completion by collecting these 5 moments. So you got, let's take a look at the price points here. So it's $45 here or $4 to burn. And then you got 3 different champ passes at the bottom. Topuria, Charles, and Pantoja all get you a completion as well. It is a lot easier of a challenge. I believe this one is for an uncommon. Yeah, it's for an uncommon. Well, I don't know how like I said, those completion numbers, I'm not too certain on them, especially here. But we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Don't forget to get your 317s in the chat. And then let's talk about those outstanding rewards. Let's talk about those outstanding rewards. So, outstanding right now, we have our Michael Morales rare, the Kayla Harrison epic, the Ju Sang uncommon. We have last week's Curtis Blades rare, and then we will add to the list next week these two, Kai Kara France and Vivian, to that list. So that's what we still have outstanding. And that's pretty much all we have for on the strike side of things. Don't forget to get your 317s in the chat. Going to run that code at the end of the show. Get a quick sip here. Let's get into this fight card. I'm going to start all the way at the bottom. So we lost one of these early prelims. It was supposed to be the first fight of the night. Christopher Ewert came in 10 pounds overweight. Instantly cut by the UFC. And he's gone. He gone. He's out of there. So first fight of the night now is Denise versus Hines. Hines is making his UFC debut. Coming off the regional scene, I believe LFA. But got a tough test here in Mr. Denise. Much bigger guy, probably definitely the better striker. It's a huge favorite here, minus 500. KO's minus 200 for Denise. But yeah, it's going to be tough, bro. It's a tough. This guy's coming in also on short notice. Another thing to point out as well. Denise was supposed to fight Tafa in this spot. Tafa pulled out of the fight, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. And Hines stepped in. So also has that going against him a little bit, taking this on short notice against the tough Denise. Hines is definitely a grappler, wrestler, good wrestler, but I think he's going to definitely, with the bigger octagon, not like an Apex style octagon, and the size difference here, Denise, I think, is going to be a problem for him. And I think he's going to be able to hopefully find the finish, man. Gonna squeeze him like a bottle of Heinz, huh? I'm liking Denise, dude. I'm liking Denise. Yeah, let's take a quick peek at this gentleman here. Yeah, like I said, he's coming off of LFA fight. Mainly a grappler, though. Got a couple KOs, but I just think Denise has probably fought some tougher dudes. Been in the UFC for a little while. Some pretty good wins on his record. Did have a tough loss to Tybura, but I would say Tybura is much, much better than Hines, especially in terms of skill set on the ground, which is what gave Denise those problems. So I'm rolling with Denise. For the first fight of the night, and hopefully gets lands a knockout blow here. Next up, Mr. Nico Price, the largest underdog in a long time. Huge underdog. He's going up against Mr. Smith here, who is, is a prospect. People are very high on him. He's got some pretty big power, but also great wrestling. Oklahoma City, I think, is where he wrestled. Yeah, he's like a top tier Division I wrestler. And as you can see by the takedowns, dude's an animal, a berserker, as they say. And he's 29 years old going up against Nico. Nico's been a little chinny, guys. His last few fights, I think that was the last time we seen him. Got KO'd by Robbie, lost to Themba. But he's been a little chinny. especially against guys that have, real legit power. So a lot of people are leaning on this gentleman here, Smith, to get the job done, and I think I am as well. Nico has not looked good his last few fights. He definitely is a little unorthodox for sure. Could maybe do something crazy, but that only works against people like he'll get some kind of crazy submission or something. That usually only works against people who aren't really well versed on the ground. We're talking about an NCAA Division I wrestler, so I don't really think there's going to be anything Nico's going to be able to throw at him that he's going to be able to get out of, not going to be able to get out of. He's way more explosive, way better athlete. And yeah, it'll be absolute crazy if he lost this one. But I think the UFC is kind of, they're treating him, giving him a little bit of the Bo Nickel wrestler route, getting him to, getting him along slowly here as he makes his way through the ranks and makes his way up into the UFC. But yeah, he's looked good. He's looked good, man. He's looked good so far. So I think it continues to happen here against a aging and chinny Nico Price. I got Smith taking the second early prelim. Then we roll into the main prelims, and we start off with one hell of a fight. This should be a fun one. But based on what I've been seeing from both guys, one guy's going this way, the other guy's going that way. And I honestly think, I'll be honest with you, Borshchev, Slava Claus, dude's awesome. He's a bang. He comes to fight, brings it, lays it out there, dies on his shield. But after that war he had with Sadikov, bro, he has not been the same. He has not been the same. I don't know if he can't take as much damage, but he hasn't looked good his last couple fights. Did go to that split decision with Jan Top. A lot of people were questioning that one, but after that draw with Sadikov, man, it's been a little bit of a rough stretch for him. And in that Nolan fight, I was really expecting him to take care of business against somebody like coming up, but he just wasn't there, bro. It wasn't the same dude. And when you're going to go in there against somebody that's probably one of the heaviest hitters, very hard hitter, bro. McKinney hits hard as hell. And especially in the first round, bro. He's an absolute threat, like crazy in the first round. So, yeah, based on what I've seen from Slava's last few fights, I'm not a fan of him going in against a power puncher like McKinney, who can also grapple pretty good as well. McKinney's an underrated grappler, and he's got a 4.5-inch reach on him. I think, honestly, I'm leaning on McKinney to get the job done. He is a favorite. KO's plus 160, not bad. But don't be shocked if McKinney gets this guy's back and subs him like he did the what's-his-face. Who did he fight last? Who did he sub? Gonzalez. Yeah. That's the one I remember. McKinney likes to grab subs off the back, so I kind of like that. Because Slava doesn't like to grapple too much either, so McKinney might grapple a little bit. So yeah. I'm thinking I'm liking McKinney, man. Maybe subby for some extra juice. But yeah, I like McKinney. Next up, Tracy Cortez versus Viviane Araujo. This is pretty wild. 38 years old for Viviane to the 31-year-old Tracy. Tracy's sitting as a heavy favorite. Viviane does have the reach advantage. Both are about the same on the shooting of the takedowns with about the same accuracy. A little bit more submission work here from Viviani. They do, I mean, I think everybody and their mom thinks this fight's going the distance. Minus 650, there it is. Yep, minus 650. Tracy by decision is minus 190. Viviani's plus 325. Yeah, it's a tough one. I think, honestly, if you look at the stats, they're both really evenly matched. Maybe the reach could be a little issue for Tracy, but that age is a big problem. How active has she been? She's been fighting, though. She's been fighting 2 fights in 2024, but hasn't fought at all this year. So November 2024. So about 8 months out of a fight. Not too bad. Not too bad. That was against Karine Silva. Lost to Natalia. Beat Maya. Lost to Hibas and lost to Grasso. Okay. Tracy, what you got? Let's take a look at your strength of schedule here. Lost to Thug Rose. That Jasmine win is aging well. Gato, she just doesn't fight enough, bro. She's not active. Fights like once a year-ish. This is her first fight. But man, hard not to pick her, right? Hard not to pick her. Especially when you see that age. At some point, it's going to catch up to Viviani. And maybe tonight's the night. So I think I'm gonna roll with Tracy, bro. I'm gonna roll with Tracy. Like I said, they're both really evenly matched. It's gonna probably be one of those, 3-round, kind of. It's might be a rough one to watch. It's the time where you go take a break, maybe. But I'm gonna go with Tracy to get the job done. Thank you, T Sizzle. Appreciate you, dog. Nice to see you popping in today, my man. So I'm going to roll with Tracy, man. I'm going to roll with Tracy. I think even though Viviani's got some decent wins on her record, it's 38, man. It's got to catch up to you at some point, And I think Tracy's going to get the job done. Next up, Mr. Hader Emil versus, what was it, Jose? Jose or Jesus? Jose Delgado. Jose's coming off the Contenders series. He's been looking good, guys. He's been killing everybody. So they're really high on this guy. He was a much heavier favorite earlier in the week, but it definitely has come down a lot because a lot of people do like Hader Emil's fighting style. As you can see here, Hader Emil, dog of the night. Dude comes to bang, bro. Dude comes to bang, and he comes swinging, and he comes swinging heat. Not just swinging for fun. He's swinging heat, dude. He's swinging heat. And for a featherweight, the size that he is, he comes correct, should be a fun one. I mean, if you look at the KO numbers, they're damn near identical. 275. They find it likelier that Emil KOs him than Delgado does, which is insane. But yeah, it's a fun fight. It's going to be interesting to see because I'll be honest with you. Take a look at Emil. I think all his fights have been in the Apex. Let's see. Apex. He has not fought outside of the Apex, guys. This is his first fight in a big arena. How does he deal with that? Big lights, big stage. Plus, also, for somebody that fights like him, like, very aggressive in your face of your opponent when you're in the apex, shorter space to work with versus the actual real deal big boy octagon. Delgado's pretty slick with his feet too, so we'll see how his movement is, his speed is. It's going to be a tough fight for both guys. I think both guys first first time under these big lights. I think, yep. Cannoneer, that was Apex, yep. So first time for both these guys fighting in a big arena. So we'll see how these jitters treat everybody. I think, man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me to call. Tough one for me to call. How's the young buck going to do with his footwork? Hyder's 35 now. He's getting up there. Got 3-inch disadvantage in the reach, which I don't like. And it's in the octagon, not the apex. So it's tough. It's a tough one. It's close, but shit, I'm gonna roll with Hyder, bro. I'm gonna roll with Hyder Emil to get the job done. KO. That's probably the only way he's gonna win, because that's how he rolls, baby. That's how he rolls. Yep. Should be a hell of a scrap though. For the prelims, this should be a really fun one. And I think after the fight, I think it should be fun enough where both guys' stock goes up. It should be a hell of a war. Looking forward to it. But I'm going to roll with Hyder, the dog. The dog. Next up, in our last prelim of the night, RoboCop takes on Jack Hermanson. We got RoboCop sitting at a -220 favorite. Hermanson, always tricky dude to fight. Comes to fight always. Very tough, very durable for the most part. They do like G-Rod KO plus 190. What do we got here? Fight to go the distance. Pretty much a 50-50 there on the fight going the distance for the odds makers. Let's take a look at Hermanson's last few. So, yeah, that win against Pfeiffer was pretty big for him. But I don't know how we feel about that one. Did lose to Dolidze. Won against Chris Curtis. Lost to Strickland. So, against some of the higher competition, he lost. Win against Shabazian. Doesn't fight that often either. So, hasn't fought since February of 2024. Don't like that. Don't like that, Mr. Hermanson. 37 years old versus the 33-year-old RoboCop. Hermanson is got a little bit of a reach advantage here, but I believe we all know RoboCop has that power edge. Lost by KO to Cannoneer. Top 5 dude. But it's got some pretty... it's tough. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight, guys. It's a close one. It's a close one. Hermanson's fought some tougher dudes, but with mixed results, and he's been inactive. So at least G-Rod's getting back in there relatively quick after that loss to Cannoneer. But yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Hermanson is, how big of a dog is he? Plus 180. Yeah. RoboCop is 33. Yeah. His face does not match his age by no means, bro. By no means, dude. Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, bro. But I think I'm going to lean on RoboCop. I'm going to lean on RoboCop by KO. I think being more active is going to help him overall. Don't like the inactivity of Hermanson. Even though he does come to bang and come to fight, I just think RoboCop's he's an intimidating presence in that octagon, and I think that power, explosiveness is going to help him out, and I think he gets the job done. And especially because that Cannonier fight was a 5-rounder, he got knocked out in the 4th. Sometimes being that main event spot's a little tricky. So, first time for everyone. So I think he bounces back, gets the job done against Hermanson, and he does so hopefully by knockout, guys. Banking on that knockout. Yeah, I think he was definitely, maybe he was trying to play baseball earlier in his career. He switched to MMA with the fakes after he did all the baseball stuff. They love changing birthdays in baseball. All right. To the main card of the evening. And we start off with Peyton Talbot getting a slot on the main pay-per-view, starting us off against Felipe Lima. Lima. People are high, very high on this kid. Let's take a quick peek at what he's been up to here. It's looked pretty good since he's got into the UFC. That Naimov win is pretty gnarly. That's a big one. John's win, not bad. I think that Naimov win is probably better, notching his cap. He's going up against Mr. Talbot. Talbot, who had a nice little start to the UFC. We all thought he was going to be, the next best thing. Contender series, finishing people, knocking people out. The Simon knockout was nuts. Then he knocked out Yanis Gamuri. And then he went up against 40-year-old Barcelos. And he got smoked. And everyone's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on? So I think this fight's going to come down to two things here. So I think Talbot is probably the better striker. I think Lima's the better grappler. So if Lima wants to make this an easy, quick fight after watching some of the tape on Peyton Talbot, especially being the shorter guy at 5'6", it's pretty big height and reach advantage height advantage at least. But it's only got 2-inch reach advantage there. But he's going to have to close the distance and put him on the ground and work his magic and get a sub or something, because that's where this guy excels. That's where he excels. Talbot is definitely the better striker in this fight. And with the octagon being bigger, if he can make this, if he could use his footwork, that's the thing though with Talbot. He doesn't use his footwork too much. He likes to stand and bang and just stand in the pocket, Doesn't circle too much. And I could see maybe him throwing a kick and then Lima catching it, throwing him on his ass, and then, calling it a day. Lima by submission is plus 600, guys. Just saying. I like that a lot. Lima by plus 600 by subby? Shit. Definitely's got to get it down there, though. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Based on the tape, Talbot struggles with grapplers. Lima, very good grappler. And if he doesn't do anything stupid, try and stand and bang with Talbot, put himself in any risky situations, I think he probably finds his way to get this to the mat. And I'm thinking Lima by subby, boys. Lima by subby. Taking a shot at Talbot because all the money is on Lima. Yeah, man. I know. But I think that subby's nice. I think that subby's juicy. Next up, Money Moicano takes on Benil Dariush. Pretty much everything is virtually identical here, guys. Literally. Same height, damn near, same reach, same age. Significant strikes, less than 1 between the two. Accuracy, less than 2% on the strikes. Takedowns, damn near identical. Moicano does land takedowns better than Benil Dariush, but Benil shoots a little bit more subbies versus Moicano going for his typical ground and pound, trying putting the guys out. It's a very close fight. One thing I don't like is Benil's inactivity. And that's, I think, is playing. I think that's going to really affect him here, especially coming off of back-to-back knockouts, sitting out for 2 years, and then coming in to fight a guy like Moicano, who he comes to fight, dude. He's not coming to play around. He's coming to put a hole in your head, you know? And I think Moicano's going to get it done. They're both very good grapplers. So it'll be interesting to see how the grappling transitions play out and if anybody gets the upper hand on the other. But honestly, I think it's going to be a very close one. But because Dariush hasn't been in there, I think once it hits like the next round 2-ish, 2.5, if he's kind of in the fight, that's when he's going to fade, and then Moicano will take over and take care of business. Moicano's KO is plus 450, plus 300. Fight goes the distance. They don't think the fight's going to go the distance. It's close, but definitely leaning on the no side. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good one, I think. But I think Moicano's going to KO him. I think Moicano's going to KO him, guys. Especially being out for that long. Records are damn near the same. Strength of schedule, we already saw Gamrot, Ferguson. But we're talking about a win over Gamrot 3 years ago. It's completely different, you know? It's completely different. And then Charles Oliveira literally steamrolled him. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with Moicano, man. I'm rolling with Moicano. Coming off the loss to Islam. But, dude, I mean, he's got some wins against some killers. Recent wins against some recent killers, you know? So I'm rolling Moicano. I'm rolling with Moicano, man. Moicano by KO. All right. Getting towards the end of the card. Getting there. We got Brandon Raw Dog Royval putting his ranking on the line against Joshua Van, who's been on a little bit of a heater since Charles Johnson knocked him out. He's been looking pretty damn good. And 32 years old for Royval versus 23 years old for Van. Huge spot for him on the pay-per-view. Has not fought anybody near the caliber of Brandon Royval at all or even close. If we look at it, his recent wins are Shirez, Durden, Saruya, and Silva. Brandon Royval recently sent back Tatsuro Taira, Brandon Moreno, did lose to Pantoja. But, I mean, you know me, I'm a strength of schedule guy. And I just think, I mean, God bless him for taking the fight. But I just think Van is severely, severely outmatched here. Experience-wise, not only that, Van has struggled against guys who are bigger, taller than him. And we're talking about 3-inch reach advantage and a 4-inch height advantage here. Raw Dog's probably going to chop up his legs a little bit, slow him down, eat him up with some elbows. I think it's going to be a long night in the office for Mr. Van. And props to Raw Dog for putting his ranking out there against the up-and-comer that's been hungry, has been looking good. But yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I like Joshua Van a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I just think the timing of this, I think they're just pushing him a little too fast. Maybe it'll make me eat my words tonight, but I just think I don't think there's anything Joshua Van can throw at Royval that he has not seen in there already. At this stage in his career, you know, Van's still got a lot of learning to do. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We know Royval's battle tested, 5-round guy, cardio king, Colorado mountains. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for Van. It's a big ask, and I unfortunately I don't think he's going to be able to take care of that one. So I think Royval gets it done. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fight to go they think it's going to go the distance. That's interesting. That's interesting. Van is pretty tough. Did get knocked out in the 3rd round against Charles Johnson, but has looked good. Have his fights gone? His fights. He's been going decisions here the last few. 3rd round KO. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one. But I'm gonna roll with Raw Dog. I'm gonna roll with Raw Dog to get the job done. And then we move to our co-main event of the evening for the flyweight title. Pantoja defending against Kai Kara France. Finally got his title shot. So guys are pretty close in height. Kara France has a little bit of a reach advantage, 1.5 inches there. I would say that Kara France has the power here, but I would definitely think Pantoja's the better grappler for sure. Does hold a win also against Kai Kara France from their time way back when on The Ultimate Fighter. So I don't know. Both guys obviously have evolved, gotten better over the years. But a lot of this stuff is damn near identical, except for the takedowns and the subs. We know that's what Pantoja's bread and butter is. And yeah, it's going to be a matter of can Kai find the shot as Pantoja's trying to initial the grappling. But it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough because Pantoja, everybody they've thrown at him, he's taking care of business. A lot of people are saying this is the year of the belt change season. Everybody's losing their belts, old guard, this, and that. But it's a tough task, man. Got that split decision loss to Albazi. Lost to Moreno. But not as active either. Not as active either. So doesn't fight often, man. Doesn't fight often. I thought that was gonna go against him in that Urseg fight, but Urseg was definitely he showed up like the guy from The Office and not the Steve Urseg that we saw who fought Pantoja. But yeah, I think Pantoja, man, even though I like Cara France a lot, Pantoja is just so durable, man. I've seen him eat so many shots from people like in that weight class, and he just keeps on coming, bro. I don't know if anybody can beat him, dude. Honestly, he's a really tough guy to beat. Sub is plus 200 if you're looking for some juice, because you know he's gonna try and take this shit to the ground and make it a quick work, maybe because I mean, Kai Kara France and Kai Asakura are pretty much like similar, not similar exactly, but they're heavy hitters. They're power punchers, you know? So he approaches that fight similar to how he approached the Asakura fight. But yeah, I mean, if you're feeling lucky, the plus money is 190 on KKF, but I think the only way he wins is by knocking out Pantoja. And dude, like I said, one of the most durable people I've ever witnessed in that octagon. Ever. Crazy shit. Those Moreno fights, nuts, bro. So I think I got to roll with the champ, and still, man. Pantoja. Made by Subby. That Subby's a little nice. I like that Subby. I'm going to roll with Pantoja. Then we go to the main event of the evening. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title of the world. Ilia's first fight at 155 here, going up against our seasoned veteran and beloved by many, Charles DuBronx. Man, oh man. It's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. Ilia's sitting as a minus 450 favorite on this fight. Absolutely insane. Don't forget to get your 317s in the chat. We are going to run this pay-per-view code right after we talk about this main event. And it's a tough one. Like this, literally, for all of us who've been around, who've been watching for a while, you know, even the people who, you know, came on during COVID. You know Charles DuBronx. You know Ilia Topuria. This is one of those fights that tears your heart and you know, your mind's telling you one thing, your heart's telling you another. You want to go with this guy, but you want to go with that guy, but you think this guy's. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's a tough one. And I'm kind of with my boy C-Dub here. Love Charles, but Ilia's too good. Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. Because I want to see how these grappling exchanges look with the size difference. Because it's a big size difference, man. We got a 5-inch reach advantage. And he looks like he's half a foot taller than him, bro. It looks like he's half a foot taller than him. Drake curse will help. Who's Drake? Drake got Ilia? Or does he got Charles? Oh, I'm talking about the size advantage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, Ilia's good, bro. But yeah, the size is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And I'm pretty sure I would think at some point Drake got 220K on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Drake's got his money on olives, bro. That's jacked up. I love me some olives. Don't get me wrong. But just about every one of his fights, he gets cracked with something. And when he gets cracked, he goes down. Some fights, obviously, he gets back up and, is able to do his damn thing and eventually get back into it. But this guy, when he puts you down, he doesn't let you back up based on what I've seen. Would I love Charles to kill him after all the reckless talking and all the crazy shit this guy's been talking about? Absolutely. But man, it's tough. It's a tough one for me to pick, man. It's a tough one because I mean, Charles looks ready, bro. Charles looks ready. Charles looks ready. He looks ready. Based on everything I've seen this fight week, he is ready. He's locked in. Topuria looks ready too. But man, oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's so hard for me to pick this one. Even though the odds say I should be a nice, easy pick for me, but it's tough. It's tough because you just never know how these things play out, bro. And we've never really seen Ilya grapple much. Are they going to grapple? Is Charles going to try and take him down? They've been doing a lot of wrestling at Shoot the Box. They do a lot of grappling training. That's why Ian Gary's a grappler now. So is Charles going to try and initiate the grappling? It's tough, man. It's tough. Tough one. It's hurting my soul to pick this one, honestly. Shit. Yeah, it's close. It's close. Honestly, man, heart's telling me Charles, mind's telling me Ilya. That's where I'm at right now. Might sprinkle a little something on both guys, just so I don't feel like a complete asshole at the end of the night. But man, yeah. Heart's with Charles, but my mind is telling me this guy's gonna find a way, bro, like he always does. And Charles is a little chinny, known to get dropped in his fights. Size advantage, though, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's a tough one. Tough one. What if Charles knocks out Ilya? Anybody think about that scenario? Plus 1,100. Anybody thought that one through? Visualized it at all? Maybe played a little UFC 5 and got that one going. Yeah, it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. It's not something I don't know if I want to put it on a slip or anything. I might be something I look at live, watch it live, see how these things play out. But yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough because everybody loves Charles. Ilya's kind of a fan favorite too, based on how he takes care of business. But they just keep giving him fan favorites to knock out, bro. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. Not cool. So that's what I'm going to roll with. I'm going to roll with Topuria getting the job done, setting us up for the super fight with Patty the Baddie. Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. But I don't know. Charles can win, bro. Charles can win, but I don't know, man. We'll see. If he doesn't get dropped, he could win. But he gets dropped in every fight. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. But yeah, I'm going to roll with Ilya. Hopefully DuBronx makes me eat my words. That would be sick, but I think Ilya's going to win. I think he's going to win. And with that said, that wraps up what we got for today. Got this 317 giveaway to do. Get your 317s in the chat. Last call. Pay-per-view code. Pay-per-view code up for grabs. And don't forget, poker will probably start up in a little bit. Pick'ems on Verdict. Get your pick'ems done. Get your pick'ems in my Discord server done. We are giving away a $50 UFC store gift card to the first place in my pick'ems this week. And should be a fun night, guys. Should be a fun night, even though we only got 11 fights. I think the fight card got pushed back a little bit, maybe half hour. But should be fun. Should be a good one. And with that said, let's find out who is going to get this code. Here we go. Good luck, folks. Winner is Josh Weinberg. Won the code. Congratulations, brother. And with that said, thank you everybody for hanging out today. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you enjoy those fights tonight. Thank you, Father Figure, my man. I appreciate you, dog. Yes, we got the TFSP emoji in here. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys hanging out. The fights are going to be gnarly today. I can't wait for them. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.
The guy named Diddley had a dream so big it made him feel all giddy. He loved UFC, the fights and the thrills, so he started a podcast to share all the chills. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Break down the fights, every punch and kick. Analyze the moves, every trick and flick, comparing each fighter, their strengths and flaws. Diddley's insights would leave you in awe. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Down the fights, every punch and kick. Analyze the moves, every trick and flick, comparing each fighter, their strengths and flaws. Diddley's insights will leave you in awe. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. NFTs and fighters, a digital blend. Diddley's got the scoop, he's always on trend. From rare collectibles to the latest bout, the Final Strike podcast, there's never a doubt. Listeners from afar, they gather around for Diddley's insights, the best in town. With every episode, his fame would grow. The Final Strike podcast, the ultimate show. Even when the market's tough and times are lean, Diddley's resilience shines, he's always keen. Through highs and lows, he stands his ground. In the world of UFC, he's renowned. Oh, Diddley's on the mic with the final strike, talking UFC, NFTs all night. From the octagon to the blockchain, he's got the hype. Tune in, listen up, it's the final strike. Podcast dream, bringing UFC and NFTs to the mainstream. With every word, he lights up the night. The Final Strike podcast, shining so bright.